Okay, we're on all fours. Let's start to roll through those cat-cow movements. Loosen up your back, your spine. Get nice and open through the chest, through the shoulders, through your back muscles. Deep breaths in and out. Roll through, inhale. Exhale, press up. Trying to get a little bit bigger movements. Keep your body weight even from hands to knees. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press up. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press up. Take it side to side. Look over the shoulder and over the other shoulder. Pull in towards the hip. Squeeze and isolate into the obliques. Keep the fingertips spread wide. Wag your imaginary tail. Make that C curve. Left to right, side to side. One more time each way. Find center, thread the needle, right hand down, left arm up, reach it open, and start to thread the arm through. Rest your head, palm into palm, palm twist. Spread the shoulder blades apart, roll up towards the ceiling, wringing out your upper body, rewind. Right hand down, left arm up, reach high. Switch to the other side. Right arm up, reach, thread the arms, scoop under, rest your head, palm into palm, palm twist. Spread the shoulder blades, bring it out. Rewind, open up, stretch. Bring the hand down, child's pose. Hips back, arms forward. Reach the arms, settle the hips. Get those shoulder muscles to stretch. Slink forward into your puppy pose. Get the chest on the floor, chin on the floor, hips high above the knees. Inhale, exhale. And then start to bring yourself up. Right, okay, let's get started with our fusion class. We're on our forearms. Forearm plank. Spread your fingertips wide, tuck your toes under, straighten your legs. Get the hips down at shoulder level. Hold and breathe. Inhale, exhale. Take both knees down to the floor and right back up. Tap down, press through the toes. So we're targeting that lower abdominal wall right away. Make sure you're scooping the tailbone under. If you need to modify, you can keep your knees on the ground and press your hips forward. Stay slow and controlled. This first sequence is going to strengthen our core muscles and our shoulders. Here we go, a little faster. Down, up. Starting to warm up those core muscles. Keep going. Tap those knees down to the floor. Down, push, press. Good. Hug the abs up and in. Let's go for 10 more counts. 1, push, 2, press, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Walk your hips up, dolphin pose. Your feet are walking in towards you. You're turning yourself upside down. Your forearms haven't moved. Dolphin push-ups. Shift forward an inch, back an inch. So you're still on the forearms, shifting forward and back. Forward and back with your forearm positioning. Try not to let the elbows wing out like a triangle. Try to keep your forearms parallel. Shift forward and back. Forward and back. Good. Get into those shoulders. Keep your hips up high. Just 1 inch movement. 4 more. 1, 2, 3. Now you're going to press through the hands, rise high into downward dog, and then lower back down to dolphin. Both arms move together, back and forth. Lower down to dolphin, push to downward dog, and down to dolphin. 4 more. Down. 2. Down. Good. Strengthening your triceps, your shoulders. Hold your downward facing dog. Take a moment to pedal through the knees. Stretch and release the backs of your legs. Roll the shoulders down away from the ears. Lengthen up through the lower back, the sits bones. And push your heels down towards the ground. Down dog push-ups. Keep your hips up high. The elbows and the ears are still in line with one another. Lower down, lift up. Try to get your elbows to a hover above the floor. 4 more. 1. Press 2. Hi, Susie. Down 3. Now hold it low. Pulse. Up 1 inch. Pulse. 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 Push. Pulse. Push. 8, 7, 6. Up 5, 4. Good. 3. Lower down to your forearms. Step back into your forearm plank again. Shoulder series. We're back into the forearm plank. Let's jog the knees. Slow. Right knee, left knee. Right knee and left knee. Keep the hips still. Inhale, exhale. Shoulders down, away from the ears. A little faster now. Right, left, right, left, right, and left. Jog those knees. Strengthening the abdominal wall, those deep core muscles. Modify onto your knees if you need to. Tap, 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 tap. 10 here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Push your hips forward, Sphinx pose. The forearms haven't left their position. You're lengthening through the front body. Take a moment to release your head, neck, shoulders. Starting to plug into those back muscles. Feeling your lower back area. Roll the shoulders down away from the ears. And let's start working our back muscles. Lower all the way down into the front. Cobra. Pick up the elbows. Lift the upper body. Float your palms. Start to pulse the upper body. And then add on with your legs. Reaching them up and back as well. Pressing only your hips down into the floor. Try to keep your feet together as you move the legs. That's going to challenge those lower back muscles. Keep pulsing up an inch, getting as high as you can, as deep as you can to strengthen your posture. Keep on pulsing. Extend the arms all the way to the front. Try to get the elbows up right by the ears. Keep on pulsing. Span from front wall to back wall. Back body. 8, 7, 6, up 5, longer 4, higher 3, 2, and relax. Rock your hips from side to side. Let your lower back recover, jostle. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes, push yourself up in a straight line for your high plank position. Trying not to worm your way up. Use your upper body strength, your core strength. Holding here. Inhale, exhale, shift forward more into the hands. 10 to hold. 9, you're using your own body weight to strengthen all those deep muscles. 6, breathe. 5, you're in control. 4, tone the entire body. 2, and 1. Go ahead and find child's pose. Take a moment to recover. Next thing we're going to get into is breaking down the proper transition for your chaturanga flow before we get into our yoga. So come on up, find high plank position, right back where we were. So the breakdown for chaturanga, it moves in 4 parts. You're in high plank for 1. You lower down halfway for 2. You keep the elbows hugging into the back. Step on 3. 4, you push the hips forward. You straighten your arms. The thighs don't touch the ground. There you go. And you bring your hips up. Roll those toes back under and find your downward dog. All right, let's practice that again. Shift forward into high plank. Lower down halfway, stop. 1 foot at a time. Upward dog. Thighs don't touch the ground. Then you lift your hips, roll your toes back under after you start lifting the hips up. Let's practice that one more time. High plank, lower down halfway, stop. Tops of the feet, push the hips forward, upward dog, lift the hips, then roll your toes back under, downward dog. Very good. Find your high plank. Hold your high plank. Let's get into chaturanga push-ups. Lower down, push up. Lower down, push up. Come to the knee if you need to. Focus on the backs of your arms. You're hugging the elbows into the body. Shifting forward as you lower down. 8, push, 7, press, 6, squeeze those elbows in tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, child's pose. Palms together to the back of your head, your neck. Stretch out your triceps. No, chaturanga is not easy. I know that's what you're thinking. Go ahead and come on up, find your high plank. Establish the between hands and feet. Don't move your hands and your feet as you lift for your downward dog. And then roll back forward, high plank. Keep going back and forth. High plank. Downward dog. Start to warm up those shoulders a little more. Get into the spine. Wave. 2 more times. Forward. Good. And up. Squeeze those elbows even straighter. And then up. Hold your high plank. Find your right knee. Pull it in center to the chest. Hold it there. And then lift your hips for your down dog split. You're opening up that top right knee. Keep it bent to get deeper rotation. Now take that right knee forward into the outside right shoulder. Get into the obliques. Come back up, down dog split. Take the knee to the inside elbow. Twist those hips under. Very good. Down dog split. 2 more rounds. Center to start. Squeeze the right knee forward. Down dog split. Outside right shoulder. Obliques. Inside shoulder. 1 more round. Center squeeze. Down dog split. Outside elbow. Down dog split. Inside elbow. Hold your down dog split. Start to press through your left arm. Roll. Flip your dog. Push up with the hips. Reach that right arm behind you. Press down to the bottom left arm. Turn to the window side. Plank position. Try to stay on your hand. You'll only modify if you need to. So you're trying to stay on the bottom left hand. Only if you've got shoulder injuries, you'll lower down to the elbow. Only if you've got shoulder injuries. Try to float that right leg up. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, high plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Roll forward into high plank. Left knee forward to the center. Hug it in. And then lift up, down dog split. Toning every muscle in the body. Bend that top left knee. Take it to the outside shoulder. Get those obliques. Yes. And up. Inside elbow. Try to get the knee to tap the area you're going towards. Center to the chest. Down dog split. Outside shoulder, outside elbow. Try to tap it, squeeze it, lift. Inside elbow, tap it, squeeze it, and lift. 1 more round. Center. And then up. You're using the leg to get deep into the core muscles. Inside shoulder, elbow. Now flip your dog. Press to the right hand, right leg. Roll over to the left. Press those hips high. Reach that back arm long. Stay on your right hand. Turn side plank. Left leg floats up. For the challenge, modify with the left leg forward if you need to. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, left hand down, chaturanga. Hug the elbows in tight, roll through to your upward dog and downward dog. Start to rise high into the toes. Bend the knees, step hop or float to the front of your mat. Take a fold and round to the top. Lengthen up, half lift and fold again. Start to sit back into your chair pose, sweeping the arms out enough. Elbows come right by the ears. Sit back into the heels, flutter your toes, press the thighs against one another, feel your back muscles. Lengthen the tailbone back. Inhale, exhale, sun salutation. Tilted forward and fold. Lengthen through to your half lift. Fold again. Step back to your plank pose. Straight line as you lower down. Press through to your upward dog. Lift your hips for your downward dog. Right leg forward, warrior 1. Spiral that back heel down, reach out and up, rise. Exhale, come down, frame your foot. Step back to plank, chaturanga. Flow through to up dog. Squeeze the hips up high, down dog. Step your left leg forward, line up your heels, reach out and up, front leg bent, back leg straight. Exhale, come on down, frame your foot. Step back to plank chaturanga. Flow through up dog, lift your hips, downward dog. Exhale, rise high into the toes. Bend the knees, step hop or jump to the front. Fold round to the top. Lengthen up, half lift. Fold round again. Sit back into your chair pose. Get the body nice and warm. Before we get into one more yoga sequence, we're going to start rolling through our cardio sprint. Hold here. Elbows right by the ears. Sit back and down a little lower. Work those thighs, work those glutes. You're strengthening the muscles with every moment that you continue to hold. And breathe. Keep the left leg forward. Start to find your right leg. Step it back. We're going to pull that right knee up and into your chest. Pulling the arms in and down. Keep your standing leg bent. Get into that cardio zone. Reach and paw. Overhead, in, back, in, back, in, back. Getting that heart rate up. Feeling your blood flow moving throughout the body. Paw. Stay forward at an incline. Here's 8, 7, 6, paw, 5, 4, 3. Switch to the other side. Left leg back, pull the left knee into the chest. Pick it up. That standing leg is strong. Incline the upper body. Paw. Squeeze that left knee high to the chest. Good. Let's go for 10 more this side. 1, get oxygen into the lungs. 4, pull it up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Feet together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold round. Lengthen up, half lift. Fold and round. Step back to plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Right leg forward. Warrior 2. Open the arms out and up. Bend that front leg more. Open your hips to your chest. Reverse your warrior. Coming into the back leg. Reach that back arm really long to the wall behind you. Bend the front leg more. Squeeze to the belly. Come on up. Warrior 2. Extended side angle. To the forearm or down to the floor. Open up the chest. And then we'll start to step forward into your half moon pose. Open up that top arm. Roll that top hip back. Balance. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend that front leg. Come back to your warrior 2. And cartwheel the arms down. Step back to plank pose. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Step your left leg forward. Warrior 2. Line up your heels. Open out your arms. Reverse your warrior. Come into the back leg. Get long through that side body. Squeeze to the belly. Warrior 2. Extended side angle. Reaching down to the floor. Right hand stays high. Look down, step it in. Find your half moon pose. Open up the shoulders. Stack the hips. Balance, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, bend that front leg, step back, warrior 2. Cartwheel the arms down, step back to plank. Chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog. High five, tap opposite hand, opposite ankle. Reach and tap, press forward, reach and tap, press forward. Get into the shoulders, keep the hips up high. Tap the ankle, tap the ankle. 4 more. 2, 3, hold the arms forward. Let's get into the legs from here. You're gonna step that right leg forward into high lunge. Line up the feet to the legs, reaching the arms out and up. Get the elbows right up by the ears. Get those legs to span the length of your mat. Make sure you're not pushing back into the back heel. Come off of it. Get high into the back heel. Nice. Upper body forward and then up. Get your chest 1 inch above the knee. Try not to let the front knee follow forward. Keep it strong and in a fixed position. So you're only moving the upper body. You're not moving the legs. The legs are stationary. The legs don't move. The elbows stay right by the ears the whole time. If it helps you to keep the hands in the right spot, go ahead and clasp them. 4 more. Incline. This is gonna help your posture, your back muscles, your stabilizers, so you can have better balance, better control with your movements. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. Hold the upper body straight up. Now step that back foot in. Take the back knee straight down to the floor. Bring the knee up just a little bit. Try not to straighten the back knee. Get to a hover. Work those quads. Not a lot of movement, but a lot of work into the quads. 4, 2, 3. Hold it low, pulse it down. So you want to have a true 90 degrees with the back legs. You should have stepped it in pretty far, and then you can guide that back knee straight down. Pulse, pulse. Incline forward. Try to get your chest to hover above the leg. Keep reaching forward and bending the back knee down, down. This is going to challenge those front leg muscles. 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3. Come on up, add a pull down with the arms to finish off your lunge series. You got 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Lean forward, push through to your warrior 3 pose. Hold it there. Yeah, think about the back leg. Get it parallel to the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come down, standing split pose. Roll that top hip open. Slow Twizzler. Bend and cross. Reach it up. 1 more slow. Down, up. Now a little faster. Down, up. When you're bending the standing leg, make sure the knee isn't moving forward. You're still keeping the body weight in your heel. That's going to be important because we're trying to target the back of your leg muscles. 4 more. 2, 3. Hold the top leg high. Pulse it there. Needle the legs. Get your toes to the ceiling. 10, 9, squeeze it. 8. You've got it. 7, 6. Higher. 5, 4, 3. Forward fold. Shake it out. Recover. And let's get right into the left side. Leg forward. Right leg steps all the way to the back edge of your mat. High lunge. Arms reach. Elbows right by the ears. Span the length of your mat. We want to create long, lean lines in the body, so you have to put your limbs in that long, lean position. Move the upper body forward. Push into the back foot to rise. So again, make sure you're not pushing down with that back heel. Come forward, get off of it. Step back longer if you need to. Try not to let the knee move forward with the upper body. Keep the legs fixed. Make this really specific. You're trying to strengthen muscles that aren't used to working. You gotta wake them up. 4 more. And up, nice and slow through this one. It's not about momentum, it's about integration, functional movement training. 1 more. Inhale, hold your upper body upright. Now we're gonna step the back foot in about halfway, bend that back knee straight down and then hover up. Down and up, down and up. Deep into those quad muscles. Keep the back knee bent as you come up. So I only want you to move within about 3 inches. 4 more. 2, very good. 3, now hold it low. Pulse it down, pulse it down. Nice, so that back knee, you're trying to tap it to the floor. Incline. Get your chest to hover. We want to work with our body weight distribution. Pulse, pulse, stay forward. Incline, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Come on up. Pulse, Paul. This is where we finish off for your lunge series. Go for it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You're working so hard, getting results. 2 and 1, shift forward, warrior 3 pose. We're almost done with this left leg. Reach forward, lift that back leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, standing split. Nose to knee, top hip rolls open. Take a slow Twizzler. Bend and cross behind. Roll, press right back up. Keep the body weight in your standing heel. Take it faster. Down and up. Down and up. Remember, you're trying to work the back of your leg. So keep pressing through the back of your knee. 8, 7, 6. Get into the top part of the glute. 4 more. 4. Lots of power into the standing leg. Hold the top leg high. Pulse it there. Squeeze that outer glute. 10. Walk your hands in closer. 8, 7, 6. Higher. 5. Longer. 4, 3. Feet together. Forward fold. So no more legs or yoga. Darn. Take a soft bend in your knees. Find your heavy weights on the way up. And let's get right into our weight series. So we're going to keep these transitions going. We're going to move from muscle group. So you guys walk out of here complete and total badasses. Start to lift weights up to the shoulders. Press down towards your thighs. Lift to the shoulders. And then down. You're doing things you never probably have ever done before in your life or anywhere else. So this is a lot of information to process, but it's all so good for your body to stay toned, to build up stamina. Take it faster. Lower down, lift up high. Down and up. We're rolling the shoulders away from the ears. Starting to target the bicep muscles. We're keeping the forearms out to the side to start. Hug the elbows in tight. Keep your wrists in a strong position as well. Inhale, exhale. 4 more. Lengthen to the tailbone. Get better posture. Holding your body in the right spot. Take it up just halfway. Down, lift up halfway. Down and up. 90 degrees. Keep hugging the elbows in a little tighter. Get really deep into those bicep muscles. Down, up, down, and up. 4. Stop your knees. Keep your body weight into. Hold up halfway. Arms on a line. Side, side. Exhale. Good. Plug into the 4 more. 2, 3. Hold the arms forward to the front. Elbows front. In front. Roll the shoulders away from the turn your forearms. Hammerhead position. Squeeze, pulse, pulse. Let the weights dangle into the hands. Press, squeeze, up 1 inch. 4, 2. Now from right to left, through and pressing down. Try to let your shoulders twist. It's just your forearms. Hammering down to the thighs And then coming right back up to the shoulders. Good. Stay strong right here for 8, 7, 6, 5. Really pull it through. 2. Both arms up and down same time. Finishing off strong. Flip your palm. Sailing again. Final 10. 1, 2, 3. Up 4. Going 5, 6. Lift and 7. Up 8. 2 more. 9. Last one on 10. Let's put ourselves up to a goal. Pull the elbows into the hips. Down and up. Lap pull down. Trying to get the elbows to tap into the hips. Pushing the waist to come right back up. 4 more. 1. Push. 2. Strengthen. Collapse your shoulders. Hold it up. Pulse down. Get deeper and deeper with that pulsing movement. Squeeze that muscle. Squeeze that muscle. Squeeze your abdominal wall. Keep the knees softly bent. Focus on your form. 4, 2. Pull the pulse. Press overhead. Pushing through the weight. Pulling out and down. Only the arms are moving. The rest of your body is strong. 4, 2, 3. Hold the arms. Goal post and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Pull the elbows. 4 arms to the center. We're finishing chest presses. Squeeze in. 4. As you pull those elbows, get deeper into the pec muscle. 4, 2. Keep going. Hold the arms forward to the front. Finish off here in more pulses. 1. Push. 2, 3. Frame your face. Lean forward. 5, 6, 7. Step wide. Elbows back. Palms up. Get into the back body. Sit your hips back and down. Pulse the elbows back, back. Squeeze those muscles right in between your shoulder blades. 4 more. 2. Reach the arms forward to the front. Extend. Pull back. Extend. Pull back. Feel your hips. Settle down a little bit more. Keep the body weight into the heels. Alternate. Switch from right to left. Add on from here. Take a pulse down with your hips as you continue to extend the arms. You got 10 more. Then we're done with our heavy weights. 7, 6, 5. Reach it. 4, 3, 2. Let's switch out for your light weights. Bring the feet back underneath you. Starting to get into the shoulders. Arms forward to the front. Pulse. Pulse. Down. Arms all the way forward. Feet underneath you. Hip width distance. Soften the bend in your knees. Lean forward into the work. Inhale, exhale. 8, 7, 6. Good. 5, 4, 3. Hold the pulse. Pull the elbows back and then push forward. Watch where your weights go. You want to keep them directly in front of the elbows. Make it wide. 90 degrees. Pull, press forward. So keep watching where those weights are going. You don't want to bring them here. You want to sweep them wide. 4, 2, 3. Now hold the arms bent. Pulse right there. Final transition. Keep on pulsing. Extend your arms long to the sides. Straighten them out. 10 more counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Palm slip up. Get into the triceps. Leaning forward, but try not to hunch the shoulders. Squeeze the shoulders back together. That's important. If you're not getting into the postural muscles, you're not strengthening the triceps. Take it up now. 3 little beats. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I want you to imagine there's a pencil between your shoulder blades. You have to hold on to that pencil. Fly away. Open up your chest. 1, 2, and 3. 4 more. 1, up, up. 2, up, up. 3, up, up. Pulse it again. Up single counts. Add on from here. Tap your weights together at the top. Try to keep your weights on a straight line. Try not to let them come down. Open up your chest. Look in the mirror. Pay attention to your form. Are you hunching forward or can you see your chest? Can you see your collarbone? 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift in 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on up on 10. Step wide with the feet again. Let's get into our final shoulder exercise, your wide rows. So the weights are still underneath your elbows. You're pulling the elbows high. You're pushing the chest forward. Squeeze. 4 more. 1, 2, 3. Now hold the elbows up. Pulse at the top. 8, 7, 6, 5. Lift your elbows. Hold the pulse slow. Press. Bend in 1 inch. Press. Bend in 1 inch. 2 more. All right, let's go a little faster now. Press, press. Take a pulse down with the hips as you push out. 10 more. 9, go. 8, push. 7, 6, you've got it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Weights go down. Start to step back into your push-ups. Down and up. Inhale, exhale. Press away from the floor. Make sure you're taking the hips with you, whether you're modifying onto the knees or you're in that full form push-up position. Down, push. Make sure your hands are wider than shoulder width distance. You want to have at least your pinky finger off the mat. Then press. Down and up. Inhale, exhale. Here we go. You've got 10 more push-ups. There's 1. Down, press away 2. Lower, lift up 3. Stay strong, halfway there on 5, 6, yes you can, 7, 8, 9, walk down to your final forearm plank, hold. Shift forward and back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Tracking the body on a straight line, forward and back, 4 more, 2, 3, forward and back now, a little faster. Forward, back, forward, back, forward and back. If you're modifying, just hold. Try not to move. Forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Final 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Seat to heels, child's pose. Recover. That was quite a marathon sprint that you just ran. Let yourself recover. And we'll start working the glutes. So we're on all fours. We're going to work the right glute first. Go ahead and take your light weight today behind that right knee. Your hands are on the floor. Your left knee comes underneath you. Press through the weight. Point your right toes, lift an inch, and then lower an inch. Start to get right into the back of your right leg. Your glutes, up an inch, down an inch, down an inch. So think about where your right leg is in space. Try to get the leg up so it's parallel to the ground. And then you pulse up an inch from there. So it's really small, it's very specific. Up an inch, down an inch. Take it up now a little faster. Pulse. Pulse. Now we got to think about the position of our navel, your lower back. We don't want to let it curl like cow spine. If anything, try to get more into your cat spine. So your low back is like a tabletop. Point those toes to the strengthening and firming up your glutes. 8 more counts. Make sure the right knee is rolled to the floor. Your hip is facing squared off to the floor. Circle it slow. Up and around. Circle squeeze. Pushing through the weight. 4 more. 2, 3. Reverse the circle. Up, out, and around. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Find your foot, center, flex your toes, press up to the ceiling. 4 here. 2, Take the leg all the way down, knee to knee. Push through the heel to lift. Shift more into the right hand. Even out your body weight. Keep going. 8 more. 7, 6, push. 5, press. 4, lift. 3, push down. 2, hold the leg up. Pulse there to the finish. Flex that heel, stamp your heel to the ceiling. Final 10. Press. 1, 2, 3, deeper. 4, higher. 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring that right leg down. Let's get right into the left glutes. Hands underneath you, weight behind your left knee. Right knee down, left leg goes up, pointed toes, take it slow. Up an inch, down an inch. Up an inch, down an inch. So we're hugging the navel to the spine. You're pointing through your toes. You're shifting your body weight into the left hand. Up an inch, down an inch. Activate, squeeze. 4 more. Think about your lower back. Roll the knee and your hip to the floor and take it faster. Pulse, pulse. Up an inch, up an inch. Hug your navel to your spine. Lengthen through your tailbone. 8. You're isolating into your glutes. It's a very specific exercise. Circle, up and around. Make sure your knee, your hip return facing down to the floor. 4 more. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, carve out those muscles. Circle it around the other way. 7. Move the whole leg. Hold on to the weight a little bit tighter. 4, 3, 2. Find center. Flex your heel and pulse it there. Take the knee down. Knee to knee. Push to the heel to lift. Watch your low back. Keep it stable as you move the legs straight down, straight up. Lots of energy as you push back up. 7, push back up. 6, press to the heel. 5, hug the navel to the spine. Down. 3, lift. 2, final change. Hold the leg up. Let's pulse right there. Shift into the left hand a little more. Press to the heel. You've got 10 more pulses. 9, 8, squeeze harder. 7, keep going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that weight out. Swing your legs around to the front. Take a forward fold. Let your hamstring muscles recover. Reset. And then find your green band. So mermaid position today to get into the side seat muscles, the outer glute muscles. We're gonna stay facing the front mirror. We're gonna start with the right side. So you're gonna scooch over to the right edge of your mat. Get your left elbow right next to your left hip. Line it up and come on down to the left elbow. The knees are gonna bend so that they're directly in front of the hips. So we want to be turned and facing the front. The left elbow comes directly out from the left hip. So we're on one edge of the mat and directly over to the other edge of the mat. All right, so hold on to the band at the level of the knees. Bring your right hand in front of you and lean into it. Now start to point your toes. Lift that right leg up an inch and down an inch. Up an inch, down an inch. So you want to try to find these muscles immediately. You'll feel them. Up an inch and down an inch. They're there. So the biggest thing that I see happening with this position is we start to get tired. Our shoulders are tired and everything, but we hang out in this shoulder. And that's not good for the shoulder. So I want you to really focus on pushing out of the shoulder. And think about lifting up and out of this left bottom hip. So you're actually getting a lot of space underneath you. 4 more. 1, up, 2. The shins are still parallel to one another here. Hold the leg up now and then pulse. Up an inch, up an inch. Keep pulsing. Up an inch, up an inch. Pointed toes. 8, 7. You're moving the whole leg. 4, 3. Now we're going to stretch the leg forward to the front. 8, 7, 6, 5. Your knees are lined up. bend the knee, take it 4 counts each way. This is where we got to really watch our left shoulder. Extend to the front. 4, 2, push to the band. Bend it in. 4, 2, 3, stretch it forward. You're gonna feel this one right away. Watch that bottom hip. 4, 2, 3, stretch to the front. 4, 2, 3. Now take it 2 counts each way. Bend in, stretch forward, and up. Bend in, stretch forward, and up. Keep going. Bend, extend to the front. One more. Bend it. Now no more pulse with the leg. We bend in, we press forward. So you've got an imaginary paintbrush on your toes. You're sweeping it back and sweeping it forward. Keep pushing up into the band. We're almost done. 4 more. 2, 3. Hold the leg forward on 4 and pulse it out. Reach that right arm high. 10 more pulses. 9, get higher. 8, 7, 6. Push to the band. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and come on up. Let's get the left side over with. Keep the band around your knees. Scooch over to the left edge of your mat. Your knees are in front of your hips. We line up the right elbow directly straight out from your right hip. So you want to be turned still and facing the front mirror. Pick up and out of that bottom oblique. Push out of the shoulder right away. Point your toes. Lift that top left leg. So the knees are bent at 90. And we want to move the shin so it's parallel still to the bottom shin. Lift up, lower down. Lift up, lower down. Good. Up and down. Up and down. Watch your shoulder and watch that bottom oblique. Try to think about a nice 45-degree angle from the bottom hip to the top shoulder rather than a slope. Okay, lift up and out. 4 more. Up 2. Up 3. Now hold the leg up and then pulse it there. Keep going. 8. Keep this top hip stacked on the bottom hip. 4, 3. Extend your leg forward. Keep pulsing. Point the toes. Line up your knee. 4, 2. Watch your shoulder. Try not to hang out. Bend in for 4. Reach the leg to the front for 4. 1, 2, 3. Bend at 4 counts. 1, 2. Straighten forward. 4 counts. 1, 2. 2 counts now each way. Bending it in, lift up. Stretching it forward, reach out. Use that band. Press into it. Watch what your right side is continuing to do. Are you at a 45-degree angle or are you sloping? Bend in. Reach forward. 1 more. Bend in. Now no more pulse. Just move the leg back and forth. In and out. In, out. Sweep through the air on a straight line. Push out of the shoulder. Lift up and out of that oblique. Push up into the band. 4 more. 2. We're so close to being done. Now hold the leg forward. It burns so good. Let's pulse to the finish. Left arm high. Final 10. 1, 2. Work that outer hip. 4. Up. 5. Lift. 6. Higher. 7. Longer. 8, 9, and 10. Go ahead and keep the band around your knees. Come back to the center of your mat. Lie all the way down, flat onto your backs. Hug the knees into the chest. Keep the band around your knees. Rock and sway from left to right. We're going to finish off with your abs. Go ahead and take the band so it's around your ankles. Band is around your ankles. I'm going to do my best here to demonstrate this one. Lift the legs up. Start to press out on the band. Press, press. Grab onto the sides of your mat. Lower the legs down. As low as you can go. Press out, press out, press out. Push the navel to the spine a little bit more. Keep pulling down on the sides of the mat. Using your leg weight as resistance for the ab muscles. Keep going. 8, 7. Push your back into the floor. Now hold the legs out as wide as you can and then pulse the legs. Up an inch, up an inch. Up an inch, keep the legs really straight, and you're pressing out on the band. You're pulsing the legs at its lowest point. So your legs are down really low and you're pulsing there. Up an inch. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Lift in 4, 3, 2. Hug the knees into the chest. Opposition. Now you're going to take the band. You're going to loop it around your feet. Bend your knees. Find a tabletop position. Bicycle. Press one leg out and then the other. Push to the heels. Press, press. Try to keep your legs parallel to the ground, not too high. Bring your arms behind your head. Tuck your chin to your chest. Start to curl. Squeeze up to the legs. Curl. Push to the band. Curl. Push to the band. Up, down. Your upper body towards your legs. Hands behind your head for support. Curl, curl. Now take it left to right. Opposite elbow to opposite leg. Press to the band. Twist, twist, just like a bicycle. But the lower your legs are, the more intensity you're going to feel in the ab muscles. Make sure the elbows are wide. Your knees are pulling in tight. You're lifting the upper body up towards your legs. Twist, twist, wring it out. Try to tap the knee, tap the elbow. See if you can bring that leg longer. Lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Reset. Hug the knees into the chest. Take the band off from your feet, bring it onto the hands. Reach your arms up, right leg high, left leg down, scissor position. Turn to the right, curl, reach, lift and pulse up towards your right leg, pulling it in and pressing the left leg down. Lift, curl, lift, curl. Now add a little press out on the band. Lift, twist, lift, twist. Keep reaching. That left bottom leg is hovering above the floor. It's pressing down as the right leg's pulling in. So you're pressing the legs apart as you're curling up to the outer right ankle. 8, 7, 6, you've got it. 5, keep going. 4, 3, take it to the other side. Left leg up, right leg down. Reach to the left outer ankle. Pull that left knee in and press that right leg down at the same time. That right leg is hovering above the floor. You're pushing the leg down an inch as you're pulling the left knee in. Split the legs apart. Keep the legs going. Keep reaching up to the outer ankle. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Side to side. Right to left. Scissor the legs. Scissor the legs. Twist, twist. The legs don't bend. Point your toes. Keep the legs active. Get a lot of space and a lot of distance as you scissor those legs from side to side. Reach up a little higher, twist a little deeper. 10, 9, 8, 7, go. 6, 5, 4, 3. Last thing, curl to the toes, straight up to the ceiling. Add a little press out on the band. Lift, press out, lift, press out. Curl, squeeze, lift, curl, squeeze, lift. Up to the toes, pull the legs towards you. Keep curling, keep activating those upper ab muscles. Lift and lift and lift. We're almost done. This is where you finish for your fusion class. Try to give it all that you've got. Get deeper and deeper. Keep pulling the legs towards you. Keep reaching up. 20 more pulses. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, higher, 4, 3, 2, you're done. Get into your bridge lifts. Set the band to the side. Feet together, knees together. Lift and lower your hips. Up and down, up and down. Tuck, squeeze, lift and lift. Cool down the body. We did a lot of training, a lot of exercises to help tone each and every muscle. Dig your heels into the floor, shift into the left leg, float the right leg up, pulse through that left glute. Here's that cold towel. Squeeze, pulse, 8, 7, 6, up. 5, 4, 3, 2, switch legs, right leg down, left leg high, pulse through, get deep into that right glute. Pulse, squeeze, 8, 7, 6, 5, higher, 4, 3, both feet down, keep tucking those hips up, lengthen through the hip flexors, decompress your lower back. Final 10. 1, 2, 3, up, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Slowly lower on 10. Hug the knees in. Take a rock and a sway. Massage your lower back. Great work today, everybody. Hug the right knee into the chest. Send the left leg forward. Keep pulling that right knee in deep towards the chest. Find your band, loop it around the ball of your foot. Extend through the heel. Get into the back of your leg, the hamstring. Extend all the way down into the glute. Continue to pull the legs towards you. Open the leg to the side. Peel the hips apart. Release those inner thigh muscles. Bring the leg back up to center. Switch hands. Take the leg across the body to the inside. Get your IT beyond your outer thigh. Bend the knees, spinal twist. Roll back through that right arm. Open the palm up to the ceiling. Bring yourself flat onto your back. Find a figure 4 stretch. Cross at the ankle, pull the legs towards you. Feel free to rock and sway from left to right. Open that outer hip. Keep hugging the left knee in. Send the right leg forward and down. Leg, lower back. Hug that knee in a little tighter. Loop the band around the ball of your foot. Extend through the heel. Push the hip down. Get space into the back of your knee. Keep pulling the legs in a little bit closer. And then open the leg to the side. Peel the hips apart. Release the hips, the inner thigh muscles. Guide the leg back up to center. Switch hands. Take the leg across the body. Feel the outer hip, the outer thigh. Let go of the band. Spinal twist. Roll that back arm straight. Palm faces up to the ceiling. Bring out the body. Make your way flat. Figure 4. Cross the ankle over the thigh. Pull the legs towards you. Make your way on up into happy baby. Lift up through the heels, out with the legs. Bend your knees down to the floor. Lengthen your tailbone. Bring the feet together, your knees a hug. Start to rock and roll up and over for your wide straddle. Side body stretch. Reach through that top left arm. Pull yourself down, down. Reach, and then use that top arm. Come up and over to the other side. Reaching through the arm. Pushing the hip down. Come straight up, flex your toes. Make your way to center. Reaching as far forward as you can, nose to the floor. Inhale, exhale. And then start to press through the hands, bring yourself up. Final stretch, legs together in front of you for your forward fold. And inhale. You collect all that wonderful energy that you just exerted into your workout and fold. Grab onto the toes. Get your hamstrings to stretch. And then roll yourselves upright. Great work, round of applause. You're officially badasses.